This conference will now be recorded.
So, what is a exception handling concept? The main important thing in the time of Python, this one, exception handling. So, generally, in any programming language, not only this one, any programming language, either C or C++, Java, if we have to write any program, okay, two types of common errors are there. There are two types of errors are possible. What are the two types? Those are, one is syntax errors, second one is runtime errors. Syntax and runtime errors. Sir, what is the syntax error? What is the syntax error? Any programming language, there are all the two types of errors are available there. So observe, if I want to take a Python file, sir, I am taking x equal to 10. Okay, if x equal to 10, print of I can print it. What I am provided is
స్క్రీన్ షేర్ అవుతుందండి.
sorry. Sir, observe. Now, is it visible? So, exception handling. Sir, first of all, in any programming language, generally there are two types of errors are possible. Those are, one is syntax errors, second one is the runtime error. These two types are available there. So now what I was doing is, syntax errors. Sir, what is the syntax error? Means observe, I am written a program x equal to 10. If x equal to 10, sir, I want to save this program, print high. Okay, if I run this program, once I can save, observe, test.py, I am saving. Sir, if I want to run the program, see that program, if I run this in the command prompt, d cd python classes. If I run the program, anyone please tell what is the output I will get? Am I getting high? Yes. So I'm not getting high. Observe, I will get a error py test.py. Observe here. What is the error I am getting? Syntax error. See, that is the first type of error. What it is? Syntax error. See, just now I am telling that programming two types of errors are there. One is syntax error and one is the runtime error. Syntax errors are occurs because of invalid syntaxes, like colon is missing there. Suppose if I am writing like this, so just I am using print only. Save this and run it. See, parenthesis is missing. That is also one type of syntax error. So here previously one error is there. Now parenthesis is missing error. That is called as a syntax error. Sir, who is responsible to resolve these? The syntax errors are responsible to correct the programmer only. Because of invalid syntaxes are called as a syntax errors. So who is the responsible to resolve? There is no concept, only programmer is responsible to correct these errors. Because of there is no concept. That is the first part of syntax error. So what is the syntax errors? At the time of programming, invalid syntaxes like parenthesis is missing, colon is missing, those are called a syntax error. Programmer is responsible to correct this error. Once all the syntax errors are corrected, then only program execution will be started. Otherwise, program execution will not be started. Second one, runtime errors. So what is the runtime error? Sir, it is also called as an exception. Also called as an exception. Because observe, programming wise no syntax, everything is perfect. For suppose I am taking as a print of 10 by 0. Perfect, no syntax error. Print statement, parenthesis is there, 10 by 0 is there. If I run this program, I will get an error. What it is? Zero division error. That is called as a runtime error. At the time of execution of the program, I am getting error. That is called as a runtime error. That is called as a runtime error. For suppose, sir, if I am given 10 by 10, no syntax error. 10 divided with 10. Save this, run it. Then again I am getting type error. So, sir, what is the runtime error? Syntactically everything is perfect. While execution of the program, something goes wrong because of end user inputs or programming logic or memory problem. Those are called as a runtime errors. So what is a runtime error? While executing the program, if something goes wrong because of end user input or programming logic or memory error, we will get runtime errors. So that is called as a. So now observe where we are started, exception handling. So what is the exception handling concept? So exception handling concept is applicable for the runtime errors, but not syntax errors. So who will resolve the syntax errors? Only the developer is the responsible to resolve the syntax errors. Runtime errors are done by the runtime errors are done by the exception handling concept. That's why exception handling is available. So that is exceptionally basic introduction part. Okay. So any programming two errors are there, syntax errors and runtime errors. Syntax errors are nothing but programmer will do some mistakes like invalid syntaxes, parentheses, all those are. So programmer is responsible to resolve those errors. Runtime error is also called as an exception. At the time of execution of program, something goes wrong because of end user input or programming logic or memory problem. Those are called as runtime. So exception concept is applicable to resolve the runtime errors, not for syntax errors. Now, my question is, what is an exception? So up to now I'm explaining these concepts. Now tell this question. What is an exception? What is exception? Just it is an error. Okay. Sir, generally, what is an exception is nothing but, sir, there is a one program is there. Okay, I am written a big program. Okay, I am execution of the program. I am executing line by line, something execution is done. Sir, suddenly what happened means, suddenly my flow of the program will be disturbed because of some exception, some error, nothing but observe. Sir, suppose every day your timings is 7 to 8 o'clock class, sir. Okay. So daily 7 to 8 o'clock class completed. 8 o'clock you are started, you are fresh up and everything completed. 9 o'clock your office. So from your home to the office, nearest only just 20 to half an hour journey. So 8 o'clock whenever class is completed, immediately you need to fresh up and you have to ready, back up, geek up, everything completed. 8 o'clock you are started to your office, 9 o'clock you reach. Sir, every day this flow is continuing. That what is the flow? 7 o'clock you are attending the class, 8 o'clock class is completed. Again you are started with fresh up, ready, make up, everything completed. 8:30 you are started from your home. 9 o'clock you are reached to your office. Daily this process going on there. Sir, one fine day, what I was doing is I am taking the class up to 8:30. Up to 8:30. Then after that, what happened? 8:30 you were started. You were starting the fresh up, ready, and 9 o'clock office is not possible to reach the 9 o'clock. Because of one fine day, suddenly if I'm taking half an hour class extra, so what happened? Your flow will be disturbed. Your regular activities will be disturbed. That is also one type of exception because of unwanted, unexpected event which will disturb your regular flow is called as exception. Because of Mahesh is taking half an hour class, your complete flow will be disturbed. 9 o'clock office not possible to reach it. 8:30 you started your bathing, geeting and fresh up everything. 9 o'clock completed. You were reached office to the half an hour late. So that is one type of exception. For suppose, so 7 o'clock start will be started. Every day 7 to 8 you are attending the class. One fine day what happened is there. One yesterday your office late night, some meeting is there. So until night 12:30, 1 o'clock, you are in front of the system, you are attending the meeting. So whenever 12:31 means again morning 7 o'clock class means it is very. So 7 o'clock you wake up and the class is started. Sir, after exactly 15-20 minutes class, you are getting some sleeping. Suddenly 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you got the sleeping. Then what happened? After 5 or 10 minutes, you are getting it. You are not getting anything. Suddenly, if I'm writing any program, sir, what is that variable A? What is that variable B? Like that, you can ask. Because of 10 minutes sleeping, the complete flow will be disturbed. Until 7:20, you are wake up. Exactly 7:20, you are getting the sleeping. Just 10 minutes, you are got light sleeping. After 10 minutes, whenever program you have seen, immediately you are asking, sir, what is that A and B? Sir, I am not getting it. Like that, you are verbally disturbed. What is that? Sleeping exception. Because of that sleeping, your flow of the program will be disturbed. Sorry, every day 7 to 8 class completed. 8 o'clock you are okay. 8:30 you are start your office daily. You are going to the office with the bike. Sir, one fine day, whenever 8:30 you are started from your home to the office, exactly 8:45, your tire was punctured. Your tire was punctured. Then what happened? Go to the puncture shop and make it the patchwork. After it, go to the office. Again, half an hour time wasting. So that is also tire punctured exception. Here, sleeping error. Sir, whenever you're attending any examination in our childhood 10th class exams, hall ticket is mandatory. But one fine day, whenever you're going to the examination hall, your hall ticket is missing. You forget the hall ticket in your room. So, hall ticket exception. Missing error. Sir, see here, sleeping error, tire punctured error, hall ticket missing error. So all these are not expected things, unexpected events. Suddenly sleeping came, flow is disturbed. One fine day tire punctured, your regular activities will be disturbed. When you go to the hall examination, hall ticket is missing, that is error. But what is the predefined? Here, observe here, you have seen something. What it is? Zero division error. So that is also an exception only. Because of this exception, I'm not able to executing my program. See, second time, type error. So this is also one error. So these are all called as a runtime errors. So now, what is an exception? See the definition. An unwanted, unexpected event that disturbs normal flow of the program is called as an exception. So what is exception? An unwanted, unexpected event which is disturbing my flow of the program is called as an exception. The exception may be zero division error, or maybe it is a sleeping error, or it is a tire punctured error, hall ticket missing exception, or type error, anything. These errors are called as a exception. So now, what is the purpose of exception handling? What is the purpose of exception handling? And one more question. What is the meaning of exception handling? Three questions are there. So what is exception? Already explained. Now, my question is, what is the purpose of exception handling? Why we need to handle? And one more question. What is the meaning of exception handling? Sir, observe carefully. Sir, what is the purpose means? Observe here. Sir, I have a one program, sir. That is print high. Print by. Sir, if I save this, run this, everyone knows about that. Output I will get high and by. Yes, fine. Sir, without any exception, without any error, if the program is executed, sir, the type of termination is called as a normal termination. Sir, what it is? Normal termination. Suppose In between, if I want to go to the 10 by 0, then if I run this program, so I will be printed by I am not getting. So this type of termination is called as a abnormal termination. So here two types of terminations are there. One is normal termination, means without any exception, without any error. If I run the program, that is called as a normal termination. See here, because of line number 2, I'm not getting the 3 by, that's why it is called as a abnormal termination. Now, come to my question. What is the purpose of exception handling? Sir, it is highly recommended to handle exception. The main object of exception handling is to provide the graceful termination. Graceful termination means because of this line number 2, I'm not able to executing the, suppose line number 3, line number 4, line number 5, like that multiple lines are there in my program. Observe. So I'm not able to executing the remaining program, rest of the program. So I blocked some resources. I'm not able to executing these 5 lines of the code. So that's why what is my motivity is at the time of exception handling, we have to provide graceful termination. But that is the purpose of exception handling. So what is the purpose of exception handling? It is highly recommended to handle the exceptions. The main objective of exception handling is to provide the graceful termination. Just now two termination we have seen, normal termination and abnormal. But what I want to provide, by using this exception handling, I want to provide graceful termination of the program. That is, we should not block our resources. And we should not miss anything in the program. That is the purpose of exception handling. Sir, what is the meaning of exception handling? What is the meaning means? Sir, suppose I want to read the data from the server. Okay, suppose my server is available in the London. I want to take the data from the London. Suddenly the London server is not available. Then what to do? Exception will raise, some file not found, like the error is coming. So whenever the server is not available, I want to arrange some another server. Alternative way I want to provide it. Suppose if my code is not working, means I want to provide some alternative way. So that is the meaning. What is the meaning? Means whenever one way is there, sir, suppose you are attending interviews, sir, after this course, who are the freshers are there? They are attending the interviews, but they are not getting the job. So directly whenever they are attending interviews, if they are not getting the job, sometimes some guys are looking some another alternative way. Like that, some guys are telling, in my company there are some backdoors are there. Whenever if you want to, okay, I will arrange like that backdoor. Backdoor is nothing but alternative way to get into the job into the software. But highly recommended that backdoor jobs are no guarantee. So two ways are there. One is directly attend interview. You can crack the interview and you get the job. Second way is alternative way, through the backdoor. You want to joining to the software also. So like that, what is the meaning of exception handling? Means, sir, here I am not repairing any exception. I don't want to repair this line number 2. How to execute these remaining lines? I am providing alternative way. That alternative way is nothing but a meaning of exception handling. So how to handle? I will tell that. Observe here. So what is the meaning of exception handling? Exception handling So here we are not repairing any exception, sir. We have to define alternative way to continue the rest of the program normally. So that is the main three important questions. What is exception? Unwanted, unexpected event which will disturb our normal flow of the program is called as an exception. Maybe it is zero division error, sleeping error, tire punctured exception, all ticket missing error, type error. What is the purpose of exception handling? We have to provide graceful termination to my program. That is, we should not block our resources and we should not missing anything. What is the meaning of exception handling? We are not repairing any exception. Just I want to provide an alternative way to run my complete program. That is called as a meaning of exception handling. So now, how to handle this one? Sir, in Python, everything is one object only. Starting already said that everything, every exception in Python is one object only. Because Python everything object only. That is the reason every exception in the Python. So already we don't know about the class and all those things. Whenever object is available, compulsory class should be available. Without a class, no chance of existing object. Suppose maybe have a doubt, sir. First of all, what is the class? What is the object? Means yes. Next to OOPS concepts, I will tell that, no problem. So in Python, every exception is one object only. So whenever object is available, compulsory class available. Without class, no object. That is the reason every exception type the corresponding classes are available. Corresponding classes are available. So, sir, whenever exception raised, PVM will create corresponding exception object and will check for that handling code. If the handling code is available, program will be executed, then graceful termination will be provided. If the handling code is not available, then PVM will terminate your program. That is called as abnormal termination. Best example, just now I am given this is print hi and bye. Then, sir, runtime exception came. Zero division error I am getting. So you are blocking some resources. This is called as one type of exception. So how to handle these exceptions? So what are the corresponding classes are available? So I will give one diagram in this all the exceptions. So to handle the exception, corresponding classes are required. See whatever the classes are there, like exception class, syntax, generic keyboard, attribute error, arithmetic error, like that. Multiple exceptions are there. They're all the predefined classes. Yo, where is the diagram? Coming. Sir, see. Sir, here everything is the one class only, sir. Sir, first main root class is base exception. In the base exception child classes, sir, exception is one class, system exit, generator exit, keyboard interrupt. Sir, in the exception, multiple child classes are there. Attribute error, arithmetic error, UIF error, name error, lookup error, OS error, type error. Just now, sir, here we have seen, see, zero division error, type error, attribute error. Observe. So base exception is a main parent class. So if you know Java, in the Java main class is exception is the main class. Here base exception is the parent class. In the parent, these four are the child. So again exception is the parent to all these. So arithmetic error is the parent to all these child classes. So like that, this is the hierarchy. Take this diagram. First main class, base exception. So all the exception classes are child classes of the base exception. That is the reason every exception class extends base exception either directly or indirectly. Suppose, sir, I don't know which class I want to use. Okay, blindly you can use your base exception class. Sir, if you know Java, Java's exception handling is there. Try, catch blocks. Sometimes throws exception, the programs we have seen. In that Java, exception is the main parent class. In Python, what is the parent class? Base exception is the main parent class. If I don't know child classes, directly happily can go that class. Otherwise, based on the type of error, observe here, sir, which error came, sir? Zero division. So class is there here? Yes. Here see, zero division error is a one type of the child class. So whenever one exception raised, we need to use that corresponding class. So how to handle our exception, customized exception? How the Java try and catch block is there? We need to go to the try and except block. Sir, customized exception handling by using try except block. So we need to handle our exception with the help of the try and except. So generally Java try catch block is there. In the Python, try and except block is there. Okay, observe carefully. So how to write this try and catch block? Syntax I will tell first of all. First try block. Sir, which code we have to write? Sir, that code is called as a risky code. Sir, which code? Risky code we have to write. Means whatever the code you have to risky, that code we can write into here. Next, except block, corresponding class, colon. We have to write a handling code or alternative code. So what is the try block? Try block contain the risky code. Except blocks contain the handling code. So now observe here. Print. Sir, 10 by 0 is a risky code. So what to do? In the try block, you can provide a 10 by 0. Sir, except block. Except. Sir, what is the class? 0 division error. What I want to do? Print with statement. That is our wish, sir. Suppose if not divisible by 0, divisible by 2, then give the high. So see, previously because of 10 by 0, I am blocking the code. Now first high will be printed. Oh, 10 by 0, exception came. Now immediately my Python PVM is looking, the corresponding child class is available, not available. Yes, available. Automatically cursor jump to the except block. It will be executed. It will be executed. So this is called as a graceful termination. 10 high 5.0 and by will be printed. So that is normal termination or graceful termination if I want to provide our exception. That is the try and except block. So in the try block, we have to write as much as short code only because of, sir, if any exception lies in the try block, automatically we can jump to the remaining program. If the corresponding class matches. Sir, zero division error, see the diagram. In the diagram, zero division error is there? Yes. Suppose if you don't know zero division error, you can give arithmetic error. If I don't know this one, you can go to the exception or you can go to base exception. Those things also I will tell. Wait some time. Present, just a simple scenario I am given. Try except block. In the try block, which code we have to write? Risky code. In the except block, we can write handling code or alternative code. So how the Control flow of the try catch block. Observe carefully. Sir, I will give a small chota case study, then you can tell. Sir, in my program, first try block, sir. Sir, in the try block, 3 statements are there. Sir, any statement, that is no problem. Statement 1, statement 2, maybe high, by, something you can observe. Next, except block, child class available. Statement 4. So next statement 5. Statement 5 is nothing but rest of the program. Okay, this is my program. Assume that statement 1, statement 2, 3, and here 4 and 5 statements are there. Statement 5 is not belonging to try and except block. Okay, first my question, first case. If there is no exception, sir, which statements will be executed? No exception in my program. Which
statement 1, 2, 3.
Sir, if there is no exception, okay, 1, 2, 3, and 5 also will be executed. Some guys are 5 is missing. Sir, what is the statement 5? Statement 5 is the rest of the program. So no exception means not only try block. Statement 5 also will be executed. Remember. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and it is called as a normal termination. Sir, clear this one? Case 1. Because of no exception. So statement 1 executed, 2 executed, 3 executed. It won't go for except block. Statement 5 is executed directly. So 1, 2, 3, 5 are executed. Sir, case 2. Here observe. If an exception raised at statement 2 and corresponding except block is matched, then which statements will be executed? So in the line number 2, the problem came, corresponding block is matches, then which statements are executed? So in the 2 exception raised, observe carefully, Asha. So then which statements will executed? Statement 4 and 5. 1, sir, it never executes the 3. Don't tell 3 also. Observe, because of, sir, first statement executed. 2 exception raised, assume it is a 10/0. Sir, cursor jump to the where? Immediately except block, because of corresponding class matches. So 1 executed, 4 executed, 5 executed, 2 never executes, and 3 also never executes. Some guys are telling 4, 3 also. 3 also never, because of, sir, whenever second line exception raised, it will jump to the except block. Again, why it is coming to the 3? So whenever it is coming, it will go to the again 3? No. So which statements are executed means 1, 4, 5 normal termination. So only 1 and 4 and 5 only. Don't think that remaining 2 never executes, because of line number 2 exception raised. 3 never executes. Corresponding class matches, so 4 executes. And program 5. So 1, 4 and 5. So case 3. Sir, exception raised in the statement 2 itself only, but corresponding except block is not matched. If it is a 0 division error, I am given as a type error, like that. Then which statements will execute? Only one. Sir, first of all, program started, one executed directly. Program never fails. One executed. Line number 2, exception came. Line number 2, exception came. Suppose if it is a 10/0, you are given some type error or something. So it is looking for the corresponding except block. Class no matches. Then what happened means program will be terminated. So one statement executed and abnormal termination. Statement 1 already executed in the 2 problem. So that is the reason which statements 1 comma abnormal termination. Getting it? Because of line number 2 exception raised. So suppose any exception is raised, if the class not matches, then remaining program won't execute. Statement 1 will be executed. So that is a simple try and accept block. So there are so much concept there. One by one we will discuss it. Simple case study is this is the simple one. So that is the try. So now my requirement is, so that is the reason in the try block, whenever exception is raised in the try block, remaining code won't execute, sir. That is the reason as much as short code you can write into your try block. Sir, now observe carefully. Sir, what I was doing is, sir, try block, print, I am given 10/0. Exception raised immediately. So what to do? Except block. So what is the class? 0 division error. So just now previous I am given 10/2, not 10/2, sir. Anything you can give. Just I am given print statement. What is the statement? Suppose I am given 0 division error. Sir, if I run the program, sir, what is the output I will get? Sir, first it will go to the try block. In the try block 10/0, error I am getting. Go to the corresponding block. Sir, if I am given 10/2, 10/2 will execute. But what I am given? 0 division error I am getting. So that's why I am getting that error only. Yes or no? Yes. Suppose in the print statement I am given how we can divide with 0. This message will be printed. So except block ever we shorten it about anything you can write. So now what is my requirement is how to print except
Mahesh,
suppose if I want to take as a print of 10/0 I am given. Okay. If I run the program, observe carefully. Sir, here two parts are there. In the console part, see here. Sir, what it is and what it is, left side and right side. What is the left side part and what is the right side part? Tell that. What is the left side and what is the right side? Yeah. What is the 0 division error and what is the right side block? Exceptional. See, I am asking these two parts. What is this 0 division error and what is this division by 0 error? Sir, 0 division error is a class. Yes or no? Exception class. What is the division by 0? That information. Observe carefully. Sir, it is a exception class. Exception class. Sir, what it is? The information which is provided with the class. So this is called as a exception information. So 0 division left part is called as a class name, right side part is called as a information. Now what I want to discuss is now Now what I was doing is, suppose this is my program. Sir, here this message is provided by the user. That's why I'm getting this message. But I don't want user message. I want to print the message which is provided by the class. How to print exception information? That is the my concept. How to print exception information? That is the question. So don't print your own messages. Already this is a one class. This class is given some information, that is division by 0 error. That message I want to print. How to print that exception information? Observe carefully. So I don't want to print my own message. That message I want to. So what I was doing is, sir, here this is the class name as MSG, aliasing name. So here observe, exception raised and its description. How to get that? Print that MSG. Sir, MSG is a one variable only. Any variable you can use your base. MSG. See, observe. Sir, what I'm getting? Exception raised and its description. What I'm getting? Division by 0. What it is? The information which is provided by my class. I'm getting that. So that is how to print the exception information. So class name as MSG, that information will be provided there. This is the way how to print the exceptions information also. So now my requirement is, for suppose I am taking data from the keyboard. So first try block, print enter first number stored into X. So dynamic inputs I am taking. Enter second number stored into Y. Now I want to print X by Y. Perfect. Sir, now except block, zero division error. Print that can't divide with 0. For except block information ever wish can't divide with 0. Sir, perfect program. Observe. Sir, enter a number. Line number 2. Sorry. Sir, now observe carefully. Sir, enter first number 10. Enter second number 2. Is there any exception? No. Perfect. 5.0 I am getting. Because of there is no exception, everything will be perfect. Now carefully observe, sir. Sir, I am getting 10. I am giving 0. 10 by 0. Yes, 0 division error came. Which statement will execute? Line number 6. For suppose, now observe carefully. Enter 10. Enter 10. So then what will happen? Please respond. 10 and I am entering 10 T and 10. Am I getting can't divide with 0? So I'm not getting line number 6. I will get an error, that is observed. Oh shit, one more error came. Value error because of so the exception is not matches. Then what to do means try with multiple except blocks. because of, sir, to handle an exception, separate block also I want to take. Observe. Now what to do is, sir, what is this example means? Try with multiple except blocks. Sir, first except, no. Next except, what is the except? Value error. Print that. Please provide integer values only. Now see here. So now first to 10, 2, no exception. So next to 10, 0, yes. Next to 10, 10, yes. Please provide integer value. So try with multiple except blocks. So 2 blocks I can provide it there. Then exception block will be executed. Sir, now my question is, why input is integer? Sir, observe here carefully. Sir, in this program, I am taking 2 numbers and I am divided with xy. That's why x and y I am taking as a integers I am conversion. If I am not providing integer, it will take strings. If 10 by 10 strings means error will come. Just I am taking 2 integers, I am providing division. That simple program. Sir, now my question is, sir, if the two blocks are there, based on the exception, we have to write our exception class. If we don't know any class, directly can give base exception. Everything will handle. That is also I will tell you. If I don't know corresponding classes, directly you can use base exception. Anything will handle. I will tell those examples also. Still not completed here. Wait some time. Okay. Sir, now my requirement is, suppose, sir, observe, I have a small doubt. Sir, here 2 are different exceptions. Okay, fine. In my diagram, sir, first base section is the parent, sir. For this parent, 4 childs are there. For exception, parent, again multiple childs are there. Sir, exception, arithmetic is the parent for the 0 division, floating point, overflow. Now I have a small doubt. Sir, suppose a same parent class I am containing, child class I am containing. Which will execute? For suppose 0 division error came. So automatically 0 division error will be executed. For example, sir, here I am not getting value error. Parent I am getting. What is the parent? Arithmetic error. So both child and parent containing. If I run the program, sir, which will execute, child or parent? That is the doubt. My inputs are 10 and 0 only, not remaining, only 10 and 0 only. So which statement will be executed? Parent or child? That is my bigger doubt. My inputs are 10 and 0 only. So parent will execute or child will execute? Parent. Okay. Parent. So your answer is arithmetic exception. No, wrong. So which will execute, sir? Sir, in the Java exception handling, always it is looking for the child only. If the child is not there, it will goes to the parent, goes to the parent, goes to the parent, like that. So always highest priority will give first child. If the child class is not there, then we can go to the parent. We go to the, suppose, sir, observe, first what I was doing is, first it is checking the 0 division. If it is not there, arithmetic, not their exception, not their base exception. Like that I will get. So always will give priority to the child class only. Where? In the Java, not Python. Don't think that. But we are using Python. So that is the reason you are telling as a parent will be executed. But absolutely it is wrong. Observe. Run days, enter 10, enter 0. Sir, which will executed? Parent or child? Yes. So, which will execute in the Python? If both are available, parent and child, which exception will execute? Child? Yes, child only. But that is also wrong. Okay, observe carefully. Sir, here it is not considering the parent and child. The order is very, very important. First exception raised. Coming to the year. Yes, zero division matching. It will be printed. Suppose if I am writing the statement, this one first. So first which one came? Arithmetic error came. It will be executed directly. Observe carefully. 10, 0. Arithmetic error came. So here, not the child and parent. If the corresponding classes are whenever exception is raised, coming to this class, the class matches or not matches. Is it child or parent? It won't consider. Matches, as executed. If not matches, go to the second, go to the second, go to the second. Like that. Sir, top to bottom, the exceptions are executed. It never checking for the child and parent in the Python. That is the reason. See here, previous case, which one came first? 0 division. Second case, arithmetic. Why? From top to bottom, it is executing. Whenever my exception is matches, it will be executed. In the Java, that rules are there. First child, next parent, next parent. No. But in Python, top to bottom exceptions, it is looking. Wherever it is matches, it will be executed. So that is a very, very important thing in the Python, sir. So don't tell that the child class will be executed first. So the order which will come first, it will be executed. That is the one most important concept into the Python. So up to here clear? So Java only child classes here. First which class came? That class will be. So just now I'm giving a small example. Try with multiple except blocks. Zero division error, value error. But my concept is, sir, single except block I can require, but I want to handle multiple exceptions. Try with multiple except blocks I explained. But now what I'm asking is single except block multiple exceptions. How to handle? Single block only, but multiple I want to use. Previously I'm given zero division error and value error, type error, something. Okay, no problem. Anything except value error. So two except blocks are there, but no, I don't want two except blocks. Only one is enough. What is that one block? How to write single except block with multiple exceptions? Observe carefully, sir. So remove this nonsense second block. First block itself only give parenthesis, give your class names. Sir, first class, comma, second class, third class, fourth class, your wish. Sir, which error came, we don't know. That's why I am given as MSC. Because what is the error, I don't know. Now here I will give. Please provide valid numbers. The problem is, sir, what is the problem? I don't know. Because runtime I am getting error. That message. Now see. First I am given 10, 0, 0 division error. Next I am given 10, I am given 10. Please provide integer values. Like that. Sir, single except block, multiple exceptions I am handling. That is one more of example. Only one except block, but multiple exceptions I am handling. Just now someone is asking, sir, why all these nonsense, these child classes, yield classes, all this, I don't want to. Simple thing, sir, remove all these nonsense. Sir, what is the main parent class in the Python? Base exception. Blindly you can use base exception. Don't bother about anything. Your job will become simplified. Base exception contain all, anything will handle. 10, 0. Now see, 10, 10. Handle, not handle. Yes, that is the base exception. Just now someone is asking. If I don't know anything, yes, blindly you can give base exception, run your program. Your job will be simplified. But compulsory we should know about all the child classes. That's why I'm using zero division error, value error, type error. Okay, single try with multiple except blocks and single except with multiple blocks. That's why I'm telling all this. So why all these nonsense required means simple. You can add base exception. Anything will be handled. So that is what is an exception. Okay, main important thing, observe. Any programming, two types, syntax and runtime errors are there. So main, what is an exception? Unwanted, unexpected event which will disturb your regular flow. What is the purpose of exception handling? Highly recommended to handle exception. The main objective is to provide the graceful termination. What is the meaning of exception handling? We are not repairing any exception, just we have to provide alternative way to continue the program. Try block contain risky code, except block contain handling code or alternative code. Try with single except, try with multiple except blocks, single except with multiple exception handling. There all the child classes and parent classes are available there. So next tomorrow we will see about remaining default